Hello YouTubers, I just returned from an 8-day road trip, mostly hiking, camping up in the mountains of Washington and Oregon, and I just wanted to quickly talk about my new hiking shoes. These are, as you can see, Lowa Zephyr GTX shoes, Gore-Tex, which stands for Gore-Tex. I had these shoes for about 2 months now, 2.5 months now, and yeah, they have been really amazing boots. They are mid-sized hiking boots, not like average day hikers or the snow boots as such, but they're really cool. I've probably worn them for about 30 to 40 miles of hiking so far, I would say. The longest one would be up in the Sawtooth Forest, which was roughly around 12 to 13 miles, or probably up to 15 miles. And that was like a 3-day camping and hiking trip, which was where I was completely wearing these boots. And the toughest one was Camp Muir, Camp Muir, Camp Moore, whatever you call that. Camp Moore in Rainier, the Mount Rainier, which is probably the toughest, like going through all the rocks and snow and water and whatnot. Actually, I took Camp Moore 2 days back to back. That's like 3 days from now. I did on the first day when I went up there, it was like completely foggy and I couldn't see anything, so I did the same hike on the second day, and I was wearing these boots on, for which is a round trip hike of about 10 miles, I would say, filled with rocks and snow. That's like 3 days from now. So yeah, so I wanted to talk about these boots a little bit. They are really amazing boots. As of now, they are still in probably break-in period, I would say. That's what, if you want to call it. And they kind of press against my feet in a couple of places. The worst ones being this one and right here. So as you can see, the KT tapes currently help really well now. I mean, I've put up KT tapes both on my feet, and I'll talk about the cheapo liner socks that I use and the other wool blend socks that I use. With the KT tape on and the liner and the wool blend socks, they kind of, it doesn't. Okay, something happened, my video just got disconnected. I'm doing it again. So with the KT tape on, like I was saying, with the KT tape on and the wool blend socks, the pressing of the boots, which is probably right here, uh, because of the stitches of these loops, which kind of presses that one, and this particular loop that is stitched in, that kind of presses. So that can be kind of brought down a little bit. So the first couple of times when I wore, it was really pressing hard and it was painful, especially on the 15-mile hike that I went in Sawtooth Forest. So this time I wore the KT tape and it really helped. So over and all, it's been really nice boots. As you can see, there have been some chips of the sharp edges in the sole. Yeah, especially when you're hiking through the sharp edgy rocks. So there have been some chips which are gone. I mean, it's okay, it's still not as bad as it would seem, but yeah, other than those few chips in the front part of the sole, it's pretty much like new. On the other places, there is no signs of any wear as such, even after like 50 miles of hiking now. The lace probably is the most crappiest part or unit in these boots, which would otherwise be really amazing. So I don't really like the laces on these boots. they kind of give up after some time, and you'll have to keep, pulling them back and tightening them every once a couple of hours or so. So yeah, the lace, if you can buy a different, I would see if I can buy some different lace which is better than this. So other than that, the boots definitely run like a quarter to half a size bigger. That is when I was only wearing thin socks like a DX socks, but when I was wearing KT tape liner socks and the wool blend socks, they fit like perfectly like a gem. And yeah, probably most probably you'll be wearing these shoes with the wool merino wool socks or wool blended socks, so I would say that would still work, or else otherwise they are kind of usually half a size bigger than the size that fits you usually. And oh yeah, I was saying this is going to be a quick talk. So these are amazing boots if you are look in the market for mid-size hiking boots that is not as costly or not cheap. These are something that you might want to consider. These are Lowa Zephyr Gore-Tex shoe boots, hiking boots, and I would definitely recommend them. So yeah, keep in mind that first few first few miles they do press against couple of places on your feet. Maybe I will probably give an update back onto same video after a couple of months of usage, see if it continues to press or it just the break-in period. So yeah, like I said, I would definitely recommend these boots to anyone who is looking for medium day hiking or medium couple of days or a week's camping hiking boots.